G'day everyone. It's been a while since I've done a Stu's Corner. Not because I haven't had any material, I've obviously probably been pretty busy, but this one hits home for me a little bit in the fact that it's probably been a bit of a bear bug for me for quite a long time. I had a client in last week for treatment, and when I'm taking the history, they came in for neck pain. I said, "Oh, yeah, tell us a bit about your neck pain." And they said, "Look, to be honest with you, Stuart, I'd actually seen another therapist." And I'm like, "Oh, right, yep, okay." And so they started to tell me, "Well, I actually went in not with neck pain. I had no neck pain when I went in. I actually went in for some calf tightness from, obviously I'm a runner." And I said, "Yep, happy days. Nothing unusual about that. Probably a little bit of hypertonicity." She's going, "Yep, just wanted a bit of recovery massage, wanted to free it up a little bit. I've had plenty of massages before. My normal therapist wasn't available, so I went and saw someone different." I'm like, "Yep, happy days." Anyway, so the process of the treatment was the client started to guard against the pressure the therapist was giving him. And so the therapist decided to just keep increasing the pressure, and to the point where the client could not tolerate it anymore. In fact, they were holding on and literally lifting off the table. And the therapist just kept working away, kept punishing that tissue to the point where it was beyond their thresholds. And I'll talk a little bit about this in a minute. In the process of doing that, they obviously asking the therapist to back off because they said, "Look, I actually can't handle that pressure." And the therapist just literally ignored them and said, "Yeah, well, it's not going to happen. It's not going to go on forever." So, and just kept punishing the tissue, smashing it with elbows and the like. And so they sort of turned around after they were lifting it, turned around to look at the therapist to say, "Hey, enough is enough," and then cramped in their neck and ended up with an acute tortocollis. For those of you that don't know what an acute tortocollis is, shifting within the neck, and then obviously it locks down, and then you're ended up with that really stiff neck, and it hang around from 2 to 3 days to a week to 2 weeks, depends on the degree of a tortocollis. It's a nasty thing. I've had it myself. Plenty of clients come in with it as well. Anyway, so they came in to see me with this tortocollis that was, unfortunately, was the byproduct of a calf massage that, for whatever reasons, the therapist thought that he just absolutely had to punish that calf. And obviously they could hardly walk out. They were sore for days and days. And look, I understand we have post-treatment soreness, and usually that's only to touch. You'll feel like a little bit of bruising. But to lose a bit of function from that for a couple of days, not able to run and be that sore and go through so much pain because of that treatment, and it beggars my belief. I don't understand. Like, any silly bugger can stick their thumbs in anyone's calf, back of their shoulder, and create pain, and then really drive in there and make it really painful. I'm 32 years. I feel like we've got to understand what therapeutic touch is and what we're doing here. The art of what we do is all about just finding that sweet spot, okay? That sweet spot between not too soft and then obviously intolerably uncomfortable, so that they can definitely handle that pressure. It's not a problem. They're like, "Yeah, no, it's due. I can feel it. It's all good." I was like, "You good? You good? Is the pressure okay? Can you handle it? If it's not, just let me know. I can back off." But for whatever reasons, I don't know why therapists feel like they have either this ego-driven stance on having to smash tissue, and I see it all the time. I see it on flaming YouTube. Therapists are punishing their clients. They're levitating off there. And of course, it feels better when they let go because the pain stops. But of all the people that I've seen, the people that I've worked on and I've worked with, those who smash their clients it's riddled with peril. It really is. And I don't understand why you think you have to create so much pain to get change like that. I don't see it. I mean, I never put my clients in that situation. I would never go beyond their pain thresholds. I know I hate it myself as a client going to a therapist. It's my bear bug. I'm literally like, am I going to chew my finger off? I'm going, "Hey, that's really not therapeutic," because you're guarding against that pressure that much that you're not allowing them to get to the tissue they want. You're not getting the change you want because you're guarding this thing, and then you're adding more pressure to it. It just beggars belief why we have to completely smash our clients all the time. So let's have a little bit of, let's be perspective. Let's get our perspectives right in terms of when we are working on our clients. Let's think of the self-care for our clients when they come in and see us. It's so important that when we work on our clients, that we are giving them the care that we want when we're on the table. Okay, we don't need to punish our clients. We don't need to create pain. I think we're in the business of helping our clients get out of those painful situations or those uncomfortable situations, soreness, whatever the case may be, restriction, improve their range of movement, improve their function, but we're not in their business to smash them and hurt them. You know, there's no pain, no gain bullshit. Surely we've moved on from that. You know, surely we're throwing that in the bucket with, you know, massage will get rid of lactic acid type crap. So just, you know, next time you're working on your clients, be sure that you're checking in, make sure that you're hitting that sweet spot, that therapeutic, that beautiful therapeutic part where you know that your clients aren't going to guard, you know that your clients are not necessarily going to be in shitloads of pain, and that we will get the change that we need without having to punish our clients. And don't be sucked into educators or people out there that are all about smashing their clients. You know, if I've got a client coming in where I can't massage and they're that sensitive, I mean, my first go-to is I'm going to do some needling. And I don't needle every client that comes in either. You know, if I have 12 clients a day, I might needle 3 of them. And most people who are educated by me will know that. But it will work a treat. You needle that area, then all of a sudden you can work into that tissue and you're not having to punish it and they're not in heaps of pain. So remember, you know, we've got nerves under certain situations in areas around the body, and if you push hard enough, you'll punish the nerve underneath there. There's attachments on the bones that are really, really sensitive, and you can really create some damage there. So it's as good as we are at healing, and I believe, I'm not in the business of fixing people. I hate that analogy. I just don't. I hate it when my clients go, oh, you fixed me, Stuart. And I said, no, all I did was I gave you a helping hand. Your body did the rest. That's my moral compass on it. And my moral compass is, please, let's not punish our clients. Let's not put them into pain. It's just not therapeutic. So a little bit of a rant today about that, only because it's walked in the clinic and I've basically smelt and tasted and seen it. And and I hate that when that happens. I hate it when therapists don't check in, and then for whatever reasons, their ego gets in the way and they say, well, I'm just going to punish this. Do you know what I mean? Some of the greatest change you can get with some of the lightest touch in the right areas. So anyway, it's a little bit of my rant, and welcome to a bit of another Stu's Corner. Hope everyone's being awesome at what they do, because that's what we're all about. And yeah, we'll see you next time on a Stu's Corner. Thanks, guys.